Oh, hey, there's a new Nightwave challenge. And this is a fun one. It seems simple enough. You have to kill 20 enemies in 5 seconds. And yet this is for 4,500 Nightwave points. And, like, it's not hard to kill 20 enemies. It's not hard to kill 20 enemies fast as well. Like, the difficulty lies in actually having enemies spawn fast enough and creating a scenario where there are 20 enemies that you can kill in 50 seconds or in 5 seconds. So
Coming up next.
That's going to be the main struggle for people. And there are a couple of different ways you can go about doing this one. One method would be infested survival. Infested in general is like more enemy spawns than Corpus Sanguinier. And survival missions is also very good for enemy density. Now, normally when you pick a mission like this, you'd probably have to go for maybe 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes before enemies spawn in so densely that you can kill 20 enemies in 5 seconds. But it's gonna work. It's gonna work to just play Infested Survival, play it for long enough, and then eventually you're gonna have enough enemies in a short enough time to where you can get it. A faster method is disruption missions. Disruption missions have even more enemy spawns than survival missions do. They're a bit more high level than a lot of other contemporary missions are, but the lowest level one is here on Olympus, on Mars. So if we just run this disruption mission, we probably don't have to run for very long until we get our 20 kills in 5 seconds. I also, for this challenge, recommend that you play public and not solo, because playing in a full squad is going to make enemies spawn in even faster, whereas if you play solo, enemies are fewer and more far between.
This isn't your regular bolt job.
So now we're going, and I'm gonna call it. Yep, it took 10 seconds. 10 seconds to get to the kills. The enemies really do spawn in such absurd numbers, specifically in disruption missions. So basically, the only limiting factor is that you need to have a weapon that does a bit of explosive damage. So you can hit people, so you can hit a lot of enemies at the same time. I am running with an Exceltra, but there are a bunch of other options. You can use an Ogress, you can use the Kuva Brahma, you can use a Tonkor, what do I know? Don't worry about it too much though, you'll get there. So there you have it, people. 10 seconds of disruption and you've got your cool 4,500 Nightwave points. And that's the guide, and I will see you again tomorrow for something completely different.